Hey there, it's Wendy. Welcome to week 4 of the 12 weeks of Christmas. I hope you've been enjoying these exclusive videos. Today I have kind of a weird video for you. I made this really cool banner and I'm just going to show you how to make one of the pieces because literally they're exactly the same over and over and over. So I'll show you pictures at the end of the entire banner, but and they're over on my blog as well. The photos are on my blog, but I wanted to show you how to put together one of the pieces. So I'm using my Simply Scored tool, and I'm stacking up my 2 pieces of 2x12 designer series paper, and I am scoring at the 1/2 inch mark. Now you need 2 pieces of these because in order for them to go together and make a big enough rosette, you need 2. So I'm scoring all along the edges here at the 1/2 inch mark, and I'm going to then do the valley and peak fold, which is just a back and forth fold. Now, funny enough, I had made several of these, and of course, when I go to make the one on video, I flub it up a little bit. So you'll see that here at the end. So if folding 2 at a time is difficult for you, just separate them and fold them 1 at a time. See right here? I have a problem getting it to fold correctly. I think there's another spot I do the same thing. So anyway, like I said, doing them 2 at a time saved a lot of time. And what I did is I just I cut 14 2x12 strips, 7 sets. Does that make sense? So like they had to be the same color, basically. The rosette pieces, I needed them to be one color of a rosette, so you need 2 2x12 pieces of the same DSP to make one rosette. So I had 7 sets for a total of 14 strips. So because my word was be merry. Now you could do anything. You could do Merry Christmas, you could do Happy New Year, you could do be jolly. I don't know, there's lots of sayings out there that you could do. Merry Christmas, I think I already said that. So you saw I cut off the end of one of those, and then I'm going to have to do the same thing here. I need to cut off one end, and that's just so that a peak and a valley will meet up together correctly. And I actually had to hot glue these. Now you could use Tombow mono adhesive if you want to, the multi-glue. It will work. But long term, if I want to store this and be able to pull it out and use it again, I felt like I needed to use hot glue. So I would recommend hot glue. Rosettes are kind of stinkers to put together. I'm off camera here. I'm sorry about that. And so you can see here, I'm struggling a little to get them to go together. And then I'm just going to hold on to the top for just a second and then bring in a clear block for added weight. And that will help kind of let that hot glue set up. So the other thing is I'm adding a scallop circle piece to the front of this rosette, and you can add a little hot glue down in this circle there in that little hole, and that will help hold things together as well. So these are not easy to handle. I'm just going to tell you, once you've made them, they are kind of funky and weird and difficult to handle. So I do want to just caution you of that they can be a pain. But they are really pretty and they're super fun. And I mean, really, they're pretty easy. It's just the bigger you make them, the harder they are to kind of manage because you usually only have 2 hands, right? Unless you've grown a third. And then I would like to know how you've done that because I could probably use 3 hands like most of the time. So then I cut all of my letters out of silver foil paper, and I used my Tombow mono adhesive to glue them on, set a clear block, and set it aside to do its thing. Then I cut my crumb cake banner pieces, and the size of those is listed on my blog. Oh, I know what they are. They're 4.5 by 5.5. All of a sudden I forgot, and then I remembered. And then I embossed them, not heat embossed. I embossed them with the cable knit sweater embossing folder, which is one of my very favorite embossing folders ever. And one of the things that you could do if you wanted to with these banner pieces is you could use a little bit of ink on the edges of them if you wanted to, and ink them up to give them a little bit of depth, or you could run an ink over the top of them to kind of darken some of those areas. I really wasn't interested in messing with that. I just thought, you know what, I'm putting this banner together. I want it to be cute, and I'm going to probably hang it in my office so that we have a little Christmas decoration in my office at some point. Not now because it's too early. We haven't even had Halloween yet. So that's it. Here's a picture, super cute. And then if you want to see other videos from me, you can click on either image here. Or you can go to my YouTube channel, shop with me at Shop Love and Stampin'. And if you want to see the products I use, they're in the description below this video, but they're also over on my blog, so please visit me there as well. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.